Wanted to wrap this up for you before I ran off on vacation. Um, so this is exterior view. It's looking pretty good. We've got landscaping, the curbs and stuff in. So the property's really shown what it could be, and a lot of that had to do with me being able to figure out how we can make the entrance where you wanted it on this second concept. Um, as far as the plan itself, I'm going to just switch over, move this to this side. Um, and I want to bring this over here so I can show you the floor plan. Um, and I'll put this on the computer so you can access it as well. So I've gotten rid of the bar, all of the equipment that was in here. I did leave the steel posts and that one brick wall so you could actually describe this as a complete brick area. Um, and then this wall could be shortened, I believe. Looking at the photographs and I'm just a little short on time, but I think that this could be pulled back to here. In fact, let's just render it that way for today. Um, so I've got the second handicap bathroom in here. Um, this was just a great place to put it because it didn't start eating into the good leasable space. If you'd like another one down here, or once we get into code issues, we figure out we need one, then we can take a look at that. So I left dining tables in here, add some scale to the room, and will help as you travel throughout the rest. All I put in here was like if you come in the door, there's a little decorative plant type thing, and then a couch. Um, there's still a few items in here, but I took it all the gondolas. Basically, anything that's left in here. There's a soda machine. Let's get rid of that. And one of these is a magazine rack, but that's not a big deal. These are all antique looking. I could add some more to that if you decide that's what you want. And it's just a plant sitting in here adds a little bit of scale to the whole picture. So that being said, let's change the rendering style on this so I can move, because when I'm in this full render, it's very hard to move around. So along the front, it's as it is down here. It's just as it exists, and then come along, and on this largest door, I just went ahead and looks like I've got some brick trim details to work out, but that's definitely deal with. This is just a patinaed copper, large picture frame window that fills the hole, and then the rest of the doors. And the main difference in this plan is that there's a retaining wall here, and so a little concrete issue there, but that's just the way that the terrain can sometimes get messy. But it just takes time to get it straightened out. So again, this is that large opening, and so I filled that with the copper patina, and actually this doesn't go there. I was just thinking about that. I saw those in 2D. Without it rendered, it confused me a little bit. These do terminate here, and that was just that trim detail for the brick. So we'll go on inside. This is that just little waiting area, um, exit sign, and so you can go that direction. And as requested, you've got your options to go this direction as well. Um, Unhighlighted. So as we come into the dining, the space is pretty much the same. It just doesn't have anything but the dining tables in it. And then here, I put a corrugated copper. And I couldn't find a shiny corrugated copper, but when I have time, I could probably make one to make it render really nice. If I'm sure you've been to Casa Grande and seen that how that corrugated copper turned out up there, but it's just absolutely beautiful. In here, it's kept the natural woods. Went ahead and emptied out the kitchen, as I mentioned earlier. We could probably change out this door because I'm sure you'll want something newer. And then this is that thing that we can explain to your customers that this this is a complete brick structure that goes from way up and all the way up to the roof, and then comes down to the floor. And so we would destabilize halfway through, put some temporary shoring in there, hold this up, and then slide steel in place as we knock out temporary shoring, and just continue that process all the way across. So yes, this is a viable solution. Um, so going through, this is just that wide open space. Again, a corrugated metal. I'm using a UPVC window. These are extremely energy efficient. And since there are some large picture windows with this one and this one, um, then I just put those in there, and they come in some different colors too. We could probably do a white if you wanted to match this, but I'd have to look and see if they have anything that resembles a natural wood grain. So this is just looking out the back at the rail yard and such, and then I kind of left the signage up there, but that's here nor there. Um, and then there's just some antiques and stuff left in here. Um, there is the large fan. I don't know if I don't know would want that, but man, they're really nice. They run extremely low speed, and they just keep circulating air. And that's one of the things. Just take it out if it's not desired. And so on through into the back. I'm not sure because all the pictures I have, every time I go by there, this is snow. So I don't know where this edge ends. So we'll get that figured out this summer so I can make it the correct depth. Um, there's just some tables and chairs I heard to add scale and give that idea of, I'll put some tracks and stuff out here. Maybe throw a few more cars. We know that caboose is always sitting around here. Um, um, if you wanted to theme some of this stuff, railroad too, we could. Such as I could put a large picture here or anywhere. Um, so given just, I mean, very light idea because I don't know. There is a rail club in Livingston, and you might talk to them and see how they do. But boy, if one started here in Butte, I know one guy here in town that is a super enthusiast, and they might be willing to rent one of these spaces and actually turn it into a place where kids can come and look at their model train setups, and they will fill this space with just absolute, really incredible scenery and stuff. But we'd have to see if there's enough enthusiasts in Butte to consider that type of client. So anyway, making just kind of a quick short video. Wanted to get this out to you before I head out, and I will be sending out an email to that regard. And I hope this better suits what you were looking for as far as having a more empty design to be left up to the people you show it to, just what they could do with it. Oh, and this just is entry to the stair. That's it. It doesn't go through anymore. And then you had also mentioned get rid of these double doors. I left them there, but it's only because I don't know what you like. Is there no access? I can just do this real quick and show it that way. And so the kitchen would have no access to the other side. Anything that you wanted would have to be brought around and then taken through here. You had stuff from the kitchen being served here, or we can put a standard door in here. So just kind of let me know what you would like me to do with that part, and we will have ourselves concept two. Yeah, this is pretty much a duplicate. It's slightly larger just because of the wall alignment than the other bathroom, but just by inches. And that just had to do with making sure this wall here lined up, and because it was just be a couple inches of indentation, and wouldn't have been quite as pretty. So anyway, losing my voice. I will talk to you soon. Bye.